The construction of the dam involved meticulous planning and execution. The Egyptians utilized a combination of local materials, such as mud bricks and limestone, to create a sturdy structure that could withstand the forces of nature. The use of mud bricks, in particular, was a testament to their ingenuity, as these bricks were made from the abundant silt deposited by the Nile during its annual floods. This not only provided a sustainable building material but also ensured that the dam blended harmoniously with the surrounding landscape. The labor force required for such a massive undertaking was organized and managed efficiently, with skilled workers, laborers, and craftsmen collaborating to bring the project to fruition. This level of organization reflects the Egyptians' advanced administrative capabilities and their understanding of the importance of teamwork in achieving monumental goals. In addition to the dam, the ancient Egyptians developed innovative techniques for their monumental projects, which included the construction of temples, pyramids, and other significant structures. One of the most notable examples is the Great Pyramid of Giza, built during the 4th dynasty. The construction of this iconic structure required not only advanced engineering skills but also a deep understanding of mathematics and geometry. The Egyptians employed precise measurements and alignments to ensure that the pyramid was built with remarkable accuracy, reflecting their sophisticated knowledge of spatial relationships. The use of ramps, levers, and counterweights allowed workers to transport massive stone blocks from quarries to the construction site, showcasing their ingenuity in overcoming logistical challenges. The innovative use of materials was another hallmark of ancient Egyptian engineering. The Egyptians were adept at utilizing locally sourced materials, such as limestone, granite, and sandstone, to create durable structures that could withstand the test of time. For instance, the limestone used in the construction of the Great Pyramid was quarried from nearby Tura, while the granite used for the inner chambers was sourced from Aswan, located further south along the Nile. This strategic use of materials not only minimized transportation costs but also ensured that the structures were built to last. The Egyptians also developed techniques for shaping and finishing stones, allowing for intricate carvings and detailed reliefs that adorned their temples and monuments. The significance of these engineering feats in the context of their time cannot be overstated. The construction of the dam and monumental structures like the pyramids represented not only technological advancements, but also the power and authority of the pharaohs. These projects were often commissioned by the ruling elite as a means of demonstrating the divine right to rule and their ability to harness the resources of the land. The monumental architecture served as a physical manifestation of the pharaohs' power, reinforcing their status as intermediaries between the gods and the people. The grandeur of these structures inspired awe and reverence among the populace, solidifying the pharaoh's position as a central figure in Egyptian society. Moreover, the engineering techniques developed by the ancient Egyptians had a profound impact on subsequent civilizations. The knowledge and skills acquired through their monumental projects were passed down through generations, influencing the architectural practices of later cultures in the Mediterranean and beyond. The principles of construction, organization, and resource management established by the Egyptians laid the groundwork for future advancements in engineering and architecture. Their ability to create enduring structures that reflected the cultural values and beliefs continues to inspire architects and engineers to this day. In addition to their architectural achievements, the ancient Egyptians also made significant contributions to various fields of science and technology. Their understanding of mathematics and geometry was crucial for the planning and execution of their engineering projects. The Egyptians developed a system of measurement based on the royal cubit, which allowed for precise calculations in construction. This mathematical knowledge extended to astronomy as well, as the Egyptians used their observations of celestial bodies to align their structures with the cardinal points and to create calendars that governed agricultural practices. The significance of these engineering feats also extends to their role in shaping the social and economic landscape of ancient Egypt. The construction of monumental projects required a vast labor force, which in turn stimulated the economy and provided employment opportunities for skilled workers and laborers. The organization of labor for these projects fostered a sense of community and collaboration among the people, as they worked together towards a common goal. This collective effort not only strengthened social bonds but also contributed to the development of a complex society with a clear hierarchy and division of labor. In conclusion, the groundbreaking engineering techniques developed by the ancient Egyptians, exemplified by the construction of the first dam around Memphis and the monumental projects that followed, represent a remarkable achievement in human history. Their innovative use of materials, advanced organizational skills, and understanding of mathematics and geometry allowed them to create structures that have endured for millennia. The significance of these engineering feats extends beyond their architectural grandeur. They reflect the power and authority of the pharaohs, the cultural values of the society, and the technological advancements that laid the foundation for future civilizations. The legacy of ancient Egyptian engineering continues to inspire and inform modern practices, reminding us of the incredible potential of human creativity and ingenuity. The influence of pharaohs on engineering and construction projects in ancient Egypt is a fascinating aspect of the civilization's history, showcasing the intersection of power, religion, and architectural innovation. Pharaohs like Menes and Djoser played pivotal roles in initiating ambitious building projects that not only transformed the landscape of Egypt but also solidified their authority and divine status in the eyes of their subjects. These monumental endeavors were not merely expressions of power, they were deeply intertwined with the religious beliefs and cultural values of the time, reflecting the pharaohs' roles as both political leaders and divine intermediaries. Menes, often regarded as the first pharaoh of unified Egypt, is credited with laying the groundwork for the monumental architecture that would define the civilization. His unification of Upper and Lower Egypt around 3000 BC marked a significant turning point, allowing for the establishment of a centralized authority that could mobilize resources and labor for large-scale construction projects. Menes initiated the construction of significant structures, including temples and fortifications, which served to reinforce his power and demonstrate the might of the newly unified kingdom. The ambitious nature of these projects set a precedent for future pharaohs, who would continue to build upon this legacy. One of the most notable successes of Menes was Pharaoh Djoser, who ruled during the Third Dynasty. Djoser is best known for commissioning the Step Pyramid at Saqqara, which is considered one of the earliest monumental stone structures in history. Designed by the architect Imhotep, the Step Pyramid represented a revolutionary advancement in construction techniques and architectural design. This ambitious project not only showcased the engineering prowess of the Egyptians but also served as a testament to Djoser's divine status. The pyramid was intended to be a grand tomb for the pharaoh, reflecting his belief in the afterlife and the importance of ensuring a safe passage to the next world. The construction of the Step Pyramid marked a significant shift from traditional burial practices, emphasizing the pharaoh's role as a divine ruler whose authority extended beyond death. The divine status attributed to pharaohs had a profound impact on their authority and the monumental projects they undertook. In ancient Egyptian society, pharaohs were viewed as living gods, believed to be the earthly embodiment of the divine. This perception granted them immense power and legitimacy, as they were seen as intermediaries between the gods and the people. The construction of monumental architecture served to reinforce this divine status, as these structures were often dedicated to the gods and designed to honor the pharaoh's connection to the divine realm. The act of building grand temples and tombs was not merely a display of wealth, it was a religious obligation that underscored the pharaoh's role in maintaining cosmic order and ensuring the favor of the gods. The relationship between religion and monumental architecture is evident in the design and purpose of many structures built during the reigns of powerful pharaohs. Temples, for instance, were constructed as places of worship and offerings to the gods, serving as a physical manifestation of the pharaoh's devotion and piety. The Temple of Karnak, dedicated to the god Amun, is a prime example of how monumental architecture was used to express religious beliefs and reinforce the pharaoh's authority. The sheer scale and grandeur of the temple complex reflected the power of the pharaohs who commissioned its construction, as well as their desire to be associated with the divine. Moreover, the alignment and orientation of these structures often held significant religious meaning. Many temples were strategically positioned to align with celestial events, such as the rising and setting of the sun, symbolizing the connection between the pharaoh, the gods, and the cosmos. This careful consideration of design and placement further emphasized the importance of religion in the construction of monumental architecture, as it was believed that these structures could facilitate communication with the divine and ensure the pharaoh's continued favor in the afterlife. The monumental projects initiated by pharaohs also had a lasting impact on the social and economic landscape of ancient Egypt. The construction of large-scale structures required a vast labor force, which in turn stimulated the economy and provided employment opportunities for skilled workers and laborers. This organization of labor fostered a sense of community and collaboration among the people, as they worked together towards a common goal. The monumental architecture became a source of pride for the Egyptians, reinforcing their identity and cultural heritage. In addition to the immediate benefits of construction projects, the legacy of these monumental structures extended far beyond the reign of the pharaohs who commissioned them. The pyramids, temples, and other architectural marvels became symbols of Egypt's enduring power and cultural significance, attracting visitors and scholars from across the ancient world. The engineering techniques and architectural innovations developed during this period laid the groundwork for future advancements in construction, influencing subsequent civilizations and contributing to the rich tapestry of human history. The influence of pharaohs on engineering and construction projects also extended to the development of new technologies and materials. The ambitious nature of their building projects necessitated innovations in engineering techniques, such as the use of ramps, levers, and counterweights to transport massive stone blocks. The Egyptians developed advanced methods for quarrying and shaping stones, allowing for the creation of intricate carvings and detailed reliefs that adorned their temples and monuments. This technological progress not only enhanced the aesthetic quality of their structures but also demonstrated the Egyptians' remarkable understanding of materials and construction principles. In conclusion, the influence of pharaohs on engineering and construction projects in ancient Egypt is a testament to the interplay between power, religion, and architectural innovation. Pharaohs like Menes and Djoser initiated ambitious building projects that transformed the landscape of Egypt and solidified their authority as divine rulers. The divine status attributed to pharaohs had a profound impact on their ability to mobilize resources and labor for monumental architecture, which served to reinforce their connection to the gods and their role in maintaining cosmic order. The relationship between religion and monumental architecture is evident in the design and purpose of these structures, which were built not only to honor the pharaohs but also to facilitate communication with the divine. The legacy of these engineering feats continues to inspire awe and admiration, reminding us of the incredible potential of human creativity and the enduring impact of ancient Egyptian civilization on the world. The Step Pyramid at Saqqara, constructed during the 3rd dynasty of ancient Egypt, stands as a monumental achievement in architectural innovation and cultural significance. Designed by the renowned architect Imhotep for Pharaoh Djoser, this structure is widely regarded as the first large-scale stone building in history and represents a pivotal moment in the evolution of Egyptian architecture. The Step Pyramid not only served as a burial site for Djoser, but also marked a significant departure from traditional burial practices, setting the stage for the development of future pyramid designs and the architectural grandeur that would characterize the Old Kingdom. Imhotep, the architect behind the Step Pyramid, introduced several groundbreaking innovations that transformed the landscape of ancient Egyptian architecture. Prior to the construction of the Step Pyramid, royal burials were typically conducted in simple mastabas, rectangular, flat-roofed structures made of mud brick. However, Imhotep envisioned a more ambitious design that would elevate the burial site and symbolize the pharaoh's divine status. The Step Pyramid was constructed using limestone blocks, a material that provided durability and stability, and it was built in a series of 6 stacked mastabas, each smaller than the one below it. This tiered design not only created a visually striking structure, but also represented the pharaoh's ascent to the afterlife, symbolizing his connection to the gods. One of the most significant architectural innovations introduced by Imhotep was the use of stone as the primary building material. This marked a departure from the traditional mud brick construction and demonstrated the Egyptians' growing understanding of engineering principles. The Step Pyramid's design also incorporated advanced techniques for quarrying and shaping stone, allowing for precise construction and intricate detailing. The use of columns and decorative elements, such as relief carvings and inscriptions, further enhanced the aesthetic appeal of the structure, showcasing the artistic talents of the time. The cultural importance of the Step Pyramid as a burial site cannot be overstated. It served as a grand tomb for Pharaoh Djoser, reflecting the belief in the afterlife that was central to ancient Egyptian religion. The pyramid was designed to facilitate Djoser's journey to the afterlife, ensuring that he would be protected and honored in death as he was in life. The complex surrounding the Step Pyramid included a mortuary temple, where rituals and offerings could be made to the deceased pharaoh, reinforcing the connection between the living and the dead. This emphasis on the afterlife and the importance of proper burial practices underscored the Egyptians' belief in immortality and the divine nature of the pharaoh. The Step Pyramid also played a crucial role in the development of the Egyptian state and its religious practices. As the first monumental stone structure, it symbolized the power and authority of the pharaoh, serving as a physical manifestation of his divine right to rule. The construction of such an ambitious project required the mobilization of vast resources and labor, reflecting the centralized authority of the pharaoh and the organization of society at the time. The Step Pyramid became a focal point for religious and cultural activities, drawing visitors and pilgrims who sought to pay their respects to the pharaoh and participate in the rituals associated with his burial.